What's up, everybody? You tapped into the Purple Pocket Podcast, and it's your boy R.A.P. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I did a video yesterday, man, about Kevin O'Connell and how many wins does Kevin O'Connell need, to say that it was a successful season. How many wins does he have to have for it to say, hey, you know what? The Vikings made the right choice. Now, this video is going to go hand in hand. And the main question I got to ask on this video, man, and y'all let me know y'all opinion on this, is how many wins does Kirk Cousins have to have? Now, again, I understand that the NFL, man, football in general is a team sport, right? But when you're the quarterback of an NFL franchise, the pressure is going to lie on your shoulders, man. That's just how it is, man. We don't make the rules. It's just how it naturally happens. So, at the end of the day, however the season turns out, Kirk Cousins is either going to get praise or he's going to get, his back turned on him by the fans. And you do have your people that just believe no matter what, Kirk Cousins does nothing wrong. And that's fine, man. When you're a fan of a player and you just love a player that much, I can understand, man, that you like the player. At the end of the day, I'm a big LeBron James fan, man. When LeBron moved to the Lakers and the Heat, I followed them. Those were my teams because I don't really lock into an NBA team. I just like the player. And even when he had bad games, I would look for reasons to make it seem like it's not his fault. It's everything around him. But my thing is this. Kirk Cousins has been with the Vikings. This is going on his fifth year. And we're going to have something happen so that he can keep the fans believing that he's going to be the future that can stay around for maybe 4 more years or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because, he's up there in his 30s, but he's still got a lot of gas in the tank, man, so he could be the future of the purple. So, but, next year's draft class has a lot of quarterbacks coming out of it. There's going to be a lot of talent coming out of next year's draft. And my question is this. If he don't win at least 10 games, then I don't understand what we're going to do with him. Like, I don't see how we can go another season being in the middle and believing that Kirk Cousins is the answer for the Minnesota Vikings. Eventually people are going to have to start to realize, like, hey, something is not working, whether it's the quarterbacks, whether it's the defense, whether it's the coaching. Something's not working here, and we're going to have to change one thing at a time. So we changed the coaching, so we'll see what happens, how that pans out. Like I said yesterday, I think 8 wins is fair for Kevin O'Connell to say that this is his first year. Now, my hopes are that we're going to be 10 or better, but, I think 8 wins is just being fair to a first-year head coach coming into a situation, and he's never been a coach for ever, So I think 8 wins is fair for him. But for Kirk Cousins, man, his standards are a little higher. Games that the coaching isn't going to play a part and we just need the players to do their thing. We're going to need the quarterback to step up and win us a couple games, man. He's going to have to win us 2 more games at least and put it to 10 or higher. I feel like Kirk Cousins definitely needs a double-digit win season this year for it to be solidified as, hey, maybe we can extend him even more. And I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind. Like I say, I'm not the biggest Kurt hater out here. Like, I'm in the middle. You know what I mean? I'm one of those types where it's like, hey, I'm okay that he's our quarterback, but I know we can do better. I believe there's a better option out there. Whether it's in the draft, I'd rather take a year or 2 to mold a guy, to have a quarterback that's going to be around for the next 10, 15 years. That's how I think, and my opinion is I just don't think Kirk Cousins is a guy that is going to be on a team 10, 15 years or 10 years now. Like I just don't think he's that Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, things like that. I just don't think he's that type of quarterback where you consider a franchise quarterback where we don't have to even worry about the quarterback position for the next X amount of years. I feel like every year, year in and year out, we have to have a conversation about the quarterback position. And that's saying Kirk Cousins having a good season, statistical season. When it comes to him for his personal stats, he always has a good season. But again, football is about a team, but being the quarterback, you're gonna take the blunt of the damage. You know what I mean? Like if your team goes I don't care if your team goes 6-10, but you had 5,000 yards and this, that, and the third. It don't matter. You're still going to be looked at as you failed, right? You didn't do what you were supposed to do. They'll look at it like, well, if we had this guy under center, we would have won 10 games that season. So that's just how it works. I mean, that's just how the NFL works. You know what I mean? But, I think Kirk Cousins needs to win at least 10 games. Now, I said that he's a dark horse MVP candidate this year. I still feel like that to this day. My feelings have not changed on that as of now. So, just with the offense and how it's going to be running, I believe that he can get 10 wins. I think he will. I think he's going to actually get more passing yards this season. I think he's going to have more touchdowns this season. But I also think that he'll have a little more interceptions this season because I think he will start taking those chances a little more. I think Kevin O'Connell is going to make him take those chances and make him feel more comfortable about taking those chances. He's going to put it to him in a way where to make him feel like it's okay to take those chances. You know what I mean? And that's what we need. We need Kurt to take the chances because if Kurt takes a couple more chances a game, man, he's going to be phenomenal, man. And we're going to have a great season watching the purple, man. I guarantee you this, man. That's all I'm asking for from Kurt is take a couple more shots because if you do that, Kurt, you will be surprised on the things that you can accomplish. All right. We need it. We need him to win 10, man. How many games do y'all think Kirk Cousins has to win for it to say, hey, Kirk Cousins is our guy for the next 4 years, 5 years, whatever, staying in the purple? And if we only win 5, 6, 7 games or even 8 games, is Kirk Cousins still the answer? Are we going to draft a quarterback next year? Or are we going to say, hey, we'll run it back with Kirk Cousins, man? Y'all let me know how y'all feel. And let me know if y'all just want to keep Kirk Cousins or are y'all already tired of him up to this point and y'all wish we would have moved on? I'm ready to give him another year, man. I'm happy we're giving him another year. I actually want to see how this plays out. I'm going to support him because I feel unfair that I haven't stuck behind him. But this year with the new everything, breath of fresh air, I'm going to support him. I'm going into it like we got a new quarterback. But y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comment section, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy. Appreciate everybody for tapping into the Purple Pocket Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. Purple Gang.